Hello everyone, Warrior Angel here and welcome back to Total War Attila playing as the Eastern Roman Empire. In the previous episode, we continued our conquest of the Sassanid territories. We actually captured their capital as well, Ctesiphon, which is just here in fact. So we've really got the Sassanids on the defensive and we're going to be spending this episode pushing them further and further back and taking more and more of their land. What I plan to do though, because I've been giving it some thought, and I realised at this point I haven't actually decided what I wanted to try and do as sort of a campaign objective. So if we pop on here, what I've decided to do though, is because we're only in the year 410, we've still got 40 years to go before we can even obtain any of the higher ones, right? What I've decided to do is go for the Divine Triumph if at all possible. So to do this, just so we can go through it, I need to survive to spring 4050. So I've got, well, say 2 more turns until the next spring, which is going to be 411. So we've got, what, 39 years times 4, which is 156 plus 2. So we've got about 158 turns roughly. Plenty of time to really do this thing, and if I can obtain them all before the date, I'll probably just cut through then. But we need to do that. We need to control 120 settlements, of which we've got 71. So we just need to get another 49, and off we go. We need to defeat another 25 different factions. We need to make sure we get these provinces, which includes Azoristan, which is what we're doing right now, Italia, so we will have to either decide whether or not we're going to help Rome, my Western Roman allies, or take it over for ourselves. We have to take Liguria, which is up here, and Sarmatian Europea, which is up here with the Grautungians. We also need to make sure we build up a nice big armies. We need to have at least 10 full stacks. Make sure we have all of these buildings, of which we haven't actually had a chance to do much, thanks to the lack of civil research mainly. Research all our technologies, get all of this done. So a few things to do, but we've got plenty of time to do this. So that's the objective really for this campaign, is to get a Divine Triumph, because I haven't actually got anything like that before in a campaign. So that's why I really want to do this. So with that said and done, let's carry on back to the game. So we're ready partway through the turn. I've spent, if I remember right, I spent a lot of my money recolonizing Skippy over in the west. So we just need to focus our attention on dealing with a little bit more of the Sassanid territories before ending the turn first. So we do have, for example, I saw this army right outside Mishan, which has got 2 full stacks, nearly half a stack fleet, and the garrison itself. I don't particularly want them there, but I feel tempted to actually go after Susa. It's nearby, it's very lightly garrisoned, it's only got this one small light stack there. It's tempting, but what I want to do, I think, I'm going to take this army. What I'm actually going to do is this, because I want to be able to attack them pretty soon. I want to be able to bring in a lot more forces to deal with them just than what I've got here really. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the 11th Legion, and I'm going to move these down to Hira, because then that will stop them hopefully from coming over to try and sack it. We're going to take this army and go back to Ctesiphon. We are going to have rebellions happening in the provinces, so I just have to be prepared for those. Maybe let the rebellions start, get bigger a bit before I actually attack them. But it is going to happen. It's just going to be a case of, like in Ctesiphon here and the province, it's going to happen in another 3 turns. Alright, we need to dismantle that. We'll convert that over at some point. We just need to go through all of these, just make sure we dismantle them. Which ones we're dismantling, which ones we're going to keep. So, Ecbatana, we've still need to repair the Silk Road market, because that's going to really help out with our trade. And maybe I should convert things, we get extra 8% from commercial buildings in every one we have in the province. That's going to be quite useful. What else do we want to do? Let's switch you actually over my Emperor from this stance to normal stance. We've got rebels right here, it seems. Yeah, Atropatene rebels. We'll be taking those out pretty soon. I want them to build up a little bit so we actually get the public order a little bit, because plus 20 each turn is very, very good. What we will do though, let's take you guys. Let's move you down towards Ragar. Can we actually take it? Let's tell them to go down and attack. I don't believe they should have any armies down here. No, they don't. They just have the garrison. Okay, let's just go down and take it. We're gonna do... I think we're just gonna go for a balanced stance. Now let's go for aggressive, because while they've got just as many missile troops as we have, roughly, they also got the towers. Let's go aggressive. Hopefully, this should be fine. We'll took a few troops, but it's all spread out, so it's not too bad. We'll just go ahead and occupy the settlement. Well, that's what I got. It's got lots and lots of farms. In fact, we don't need this one anymore. The question, do I keep the town at its current level, or do I knock it down to level 2 so I can actually convert it over to our culture? What are we researching at the moment? We're researching... Oh, actually researching tier 3 towns, so that's okay. +1 state religion, that will help out. Food markets, that will help out. But I really want to go for this one, Eastern Heavy Cavalry Tactics. Okay, one more turn, we'll get that. We'll do that one, and then we'll go up here to this one. So yeah, we'll keep it a tier 3, I think. What we can do though is just quickly repair the buildings so we can help out over here. Okay, how's the garrison looking in fact? It's going to be small, but doable still. We just have to keep an eye out because they got the Afrikids, which is another puppet state of the Sassanids up here it seems, so we'll have to keep an eye out for them. Okay, but everything else seems pretty fine in fact. I'm going to keep the armies where they are for the moment, and then we'll have to just sort of continue to sort of swamp in down on them. Just double check the situation here. We do have rebels actually here it seems. Okay. I'll tell you what actually, let's just keep dismantling the blacksmith because I don't need it in this province, to be honest with you. We'll keep the weaver because that's making a nice bit of money. We'll keep the commons for now. But I do need to bring something up back up north, I think, in order to deal with the rebels. But can we take this army from Gaziga? Well, the rebels, can they make it over this turn? No, they do have like one turn to go. So what we can do actually, let's force march you guys. We can get you up to Duin. And then next turn we can get them up to here, ready to take on the rebels just in case. Because we haven't actually converted it over, so all they got is like 2 armored legions things. So we need to start converting provinces over pretty soon. It's just a case of needing more and more cash. Okay, that's all the stuff to do really. So let's just end the turn. Let's build you up. Okay, let's go for compromised security. Okay, he's busy converting the population in Arabia Magna over to the True Faith. I do need to come after Yathrib as well, but I need to get to that first. Only thing, I need to deal with the Sassanids before I continue to decide what to do about them. But maybe I can convert a Greek baptistry here, just to start converting a little bit over as well. Because part of my victory condition now is a divine triumph is I need to make sure, was it at least one settlement in 30 provinces in which my religion is dominant. So I need to, now that I own lots of provinces, I need to make sure my religion is very dominant. So let's end the turn. It also gives me an opportunity as well to let you guys know about some Total War Warhammer related stuff. So first of all, in case you haven't checked it out yet, I've started a new Let's Play series on Saturdays for the Von Carsteins in Total War Warhammer. I go into a bit into detail why. Basically, it's nothing to because they're like the new faction, so to speak, or anything like that. I've always said Vampire Counts and Bretonnians are my favourite factions in the game. I know a lot of people have been doing the Bretonnians ever since they came out as free DLC, so I decided I was going to go with one of the Vampire Count factions. And to be honest with you, I just prefer the characters of Vlad and Isabella, like the backstory now, compared to Manfred. So I decided to go with them, but I hope you guys take the opportunity to go and check it out. It'd be greatly appreciated. What we got... Ooh. Oh, okay. Right. So, what's the situation? They've got lots and lots of horsemen, and they've got onagers. They've got... Okay. We haven't got a walled settlements, do we? But we do have a barricade, and we've got pretty much a full stack of good quality men. So... And we got extra ones from here. Okay. I feel comfortable. We're going to fight this out on the battlefield. Let's just double check the map. In fact, let's just do this because I'm going to be fighting on the battlefield anyway. Let's just see what the map's going to look like. Because I've got enough troops, I can take advantage of a lot and lots of choke points and get the enemy all bringing in their horsemen and their crappy spears in order to come in and let me take them on. It's a shame we haven't converted the town over to our culture, but in some ways it's actually really good. I really don't like defending the Roman settlements just because they have so many avenues in order for enemies to come at you, whereas like the barbarian ones and the eastern ones all seem to have nice little choke points and places you can hold the enemy at, and I much prefer defending those. I much prefer attacking Roman settlements, speaking of that. But I think we're going to have the clear advantage. We've got enough spearmen to knock out their cavalry pretty easily. The onagers could be a little bit of an annoyance, but, well, make sure to use one of my cavalry units to deal with them. Okay, but let's just see. The enemy is deploying all along here. Okay, so I don't know where the reinforcements are coming in, but unless they're planning to try and bring... Let's see, the walls are holding strong here. So unless they bring in a flanking force, their main avenues are going to be down this bit and this bit. Okay, right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a unit of spearmen and a unit of Nimoy. I'm going to deploy them just a bit further back here, just so it can sort of allow us to hold that bit here. We're going to put both of you guys in to Studio formation. Although, it could be an idea to actually let them come in this way and hold this bit and then try and outflank them from the side. Because they can't actually come up this way. The only way they can come in is through here and this bit. That could actually potentially sort of work. But that would mean sacrificing the towers. But it will allow them to bring into a choke point. In fact, yeah, let's do that. So we're going to swap you guys around. We're going to take you three. And we're going to deploy you straight across here. Put you guys all into formation. There we go. So we got a nice strong barricade bit there. So the enemy definitely can't come this way. We'll put a barricade here. And yeah, what we want to do then, we'll need to keep an eye out for enemy forces just in case they come in from the other side. So we need to be careful of that. We'll put some units of Legio down here just to hold this bit here just in case. In fact, we'll just use the garrison here, in fact. We can use these two units just along here to hold this bit. We'll put you guys into formation just because it helps me out to get better against the horsemen. These guys, not so much. Alright, what we can do then, we'll put you guys here ready to attack them. We'll put you guys here to attack them. We'll keep the reinforcements here. What I'll do is I'll put... Well, let's see. Put a random one. Let's put you guys up on here just so you can defend this bit. We'll keep a unit of spearmen. We'll keep this unit of spearmen just along. Let me see. Yeah, just along here. Just to hold in case any enemies turn up this way. Assuming they will let me, of course. Come on, spread out. Across there. There we go. Okay, you guys can form up actually just here. We'll keep you out of the forts. Got reinforcements then in the middle just to hold out. We'll start the battle. And yeah, what we'll do then, we'll keep you guys here.
They mean to take our women and enslave our children. This
okay, reinforcements
more for us to kill.
Are coming in from this way. Okay, if they come this way, that's fine. We'll
Tower is nothing but ash now.
Okay, that's a good thing then. They're on just right here, right. What I can do actually, let's bring in, it's going to be a long trek. Let's take one of my units of thing. Lackmid Scouts, Scout Equites. Let's take the Scout Equites. Let's run you along this way. Run up here. Unless, no, let's risk it. Let's just take you straight towards the onagers like this. Okay, you guys are keeping an eye out. There's going to be plenty of horsemen coming this way, right. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to bring my cavalry back to here. Let's keep them out of sight. Because their horsemen are going to be trying their best to outflank me, so I want to make sure that we get in a position where we can actually outflank them instead. So yeah, we'll bring them back here for the moment. No, let's bring you over here. Over there. So Equites, are they going to be able to make it through? They're not going to make it that way. And we've barricaded that way. Okay. Now you never know. We might be able to push straight through the small gap here and attempt to do it.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Okay, can we get past? No, let's not risk my cavalry. Let's bring you guys back before you take too much damage from the enemy's shield wall. In fact, let's get you guys down here and then over here. Okay, man. Be ready to receive. Frame rate slowly dropping down, but it's okay. It's still doable. Alright, tower's shooting in from over there as well. Hopefully it's not going to start burning down our town. That would be very unfortunate if that's the case. Okay, enemies are bringing in all their troops. Our men are all lined up, ready to receive them. Which one's going to be slightly better? Let's actually switch this over. Oh, is that just a general ability? Steady, okay. Okay, Armored Legio, let's just help out. Reinforce that center bit. Okay, cavalry, we're going to get you to continue on your long journey this way. Ready to outflank the enemy's men. You guys are very scattered out for someone who should be in shield wall. In Testudo. Let's bring you out again. Form you up properly. Okay, Numeroi, let's bring you over here ready to help out as well. General, just going to move you forward slightly so we can get you in a position. You guys can move forward a bit as well. Right, let's charge you in. You guys are holding off okay. In fact, what we'll do, let's take a unit, the other unit of swordsmen over here. Just ready to charge in as well, just to help out a little bit against the spearmen. My swordsmen should have the clear advantage, but you never know. Okay, horsemen again over to the flank. If we can swoop them, it's a long cycle round. But we can bring them here. We can use one unit to attack the onagers. Come down there and take them out as well. Let's take this out. Let's put them in like this. Okay, let's put you into formation. Since we know the enemy's not coming from this side, in fact, let's take our Numeroi and bring them back to the center. We can just use it to hold them a bit. Already we've got enemies starting to waver thanks to damage. Very good. Let's turn you guys around and start using some of your missile fire against these troops. Okay, cavalry units. Right, we're going to bring you over here. You guys are going to charge straight up against the onagers, and you guys are going to come swooping down in order to take out their enemy bowmen. In fact, we can actually get you guys to go a bit faster, so let's get you 50% speed. And you guys as well. That should hopefully help our situation out.
A unit has used all available ammunition.
Okay, you guys get ready to charge in here. Okay, you guys charge in here. Alright, where's the enemies? The enemy's army's coming in here, but it is really taking its time, which is really going to help us out. We're actually able to use our javelins or darts that we're using. What did I actually use? Javelins. Okay, that's perfect. We're really... look how much damage we've done to this unit, this Persian brigade. We've shattered them already. Excellent news. We'll just be ready now. Let's get you guys into Testudo. Just in time then to take out the... be prepared for the enemy's cavalry charge. In fact, you spearmen, get over here. Just ready to help out a bit against that spearman's charge. Okay, onagers are coming this way. You guys... Okay, you've managed to pick one unit off. Right. Come down here and start breaking them. Or I'll tell you what, no, actually, let's just eliminate the bowmen. Here they come. Now ideally they'll come, these horsemen will charge straight up here. Unfortunately it doesn't seem like, I don't know, one of them might be doing it. Here they come. That's the charge, the frame rate slowly thing. Okay, we held the charge pretty damn well, I'd say, and we're winning decisively because of it. The stationary Testudo, very effective in this situation. Okay, we'll get you guys to charge in as well to help out over there. We'll keep this unit of Numeroi here, in fact, just for the moment. Just so we can see what the enemy is going to do. We've eliminated these two. Okay, let's bring you guys down here to attack them. You've almost driven off the onager crew. Yes, you have. Excellent. Why are you not doing too well, it seems? You're about to waver. Okay, General. Use your ability over there, please. Okay. You guys... I thought I just told you both. Get ready and just charge down here into this back of this unit. So you want to go this way. You guys want to take out the onager crew. These onagers are really staying on despite the fact that I've basically been wiping them out. There's only 7 men left and they still came back to fight again. Okay, let's charge you guys in here. It's not going to be the most devastating of charges, but every bit's going to help, isn't it? Let me charge them into thing here. Straight into the general's units. Here comes my other unit. That's that. Okay, you guys... Have you still not dealt with the Terrans here? I mean, the onagers. Jesus Christ, man. You need to do better than this. Okay, you guys are holding off against all of them. Okay, you guys need to defeat this unit of nobles. Once we've done that, we can actually bring in some reinforcements around the flanks ready to attack this army. But for now, we need to deal with this. Okay, let's get you guys out of the battle. Hopefully we can do this without taking too many losses from doing so. Come on. Out you come. In fact, it might have been better if I charged them this way, but... Okay, that wasn't too bad. Right. Say what? Let's cycle charge back in again. And you guys come down here and take them out. Men are broken and running away.
Broken and up, the enemy general is dead.
Yes! Okay, this is going to help out. Okay. Which enemies died though? Is it this one here? Okay, we've got a flat route happening on this flank. Excellent. These ones are all starting to break and shatter as well. We're going to hopefully get a chain route happening down here as well. And then I can start bringing in troops around this side then to help against the flank. Ah. Oh no, this is not a bad defense. I mean, how much men have we lost? If we look at this, we've lost about 400 men, 300 men. About, yeah, but well, no, let's say about 500 men. The enemy's lost over 1,500. Okay, unfortunately one of my units decided to shatter. Okay, Lackmid scouts, just get you to retreat a moment and then cycle charge again. You guys have just defeated them here. Excellent. Okay, what I want to do is just really break them. I'm not too fussed about chasing them down just yet. I want to make sure that they are defeated. Okay, let's charge you guys down here. You guys... Luckily, my troops here have managed to really do really well, sort of by escaping every time. Very, very good. Okay, let's charge you guys down here. You guys are sorted out, right? We need to march you guys as fast as you can over to this flank. We need to start taking out these enemies. Man, I'm sure once we can break this entire unit here, everyone will be just running away from us at that point. Okay, you guys need to charge in against them. Okay. Okay, you guys can charge down here to help support that flank. Armored Legio, let's take you out of formation, but spread you out across here just in case we have to deal with the bowmen coming in to help out. Is it worth me trying to bring my troops around here? Right. Okay, we need to... Let's see. Let's bring you guys up here. Okay, let's take a whole group of these guys, bring you around here and attack the enemy's flank. You guys swoop up here and then attack this way. Okay, we don't actually need them to drive off that unit of bowmen. I just wanted to make sure that those horsemen get pushed off. But it allows them to head around here and be ready to start taking out some of their other units. Okay, right, you guys now attack the rear of them. Okay, General. In fact, let's take you, General. You can go for a thing here. Let's go this way, this way, this way, this way. Not straight into the enemy, through the enemy spearmen, no. No, 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 no. Okay, you guys come down here and take them out. Okay, you guys charge into the rear. There we go, we've got a chain route happening. Everyone is starting to run away. Excellent news. Okay, you guys can come and take them out. You guys come and take these. General, come and take them.
God speak good. We are moments away from victory.
Let's just see how much more of the enemy we can kill off while we've still got them here. In fact, let's start using some of our missile troops, because while they're not the best when it comes to doing melee, they are very quick. So maybe we can use them to just do a bit of damage and catch up with them while our more tired troops have a chance to rest up a little bit. But we've got the enemy retreating in all directions. Lots of casualties done. Oh no, we'll be able to go after them in the next turn. Just want to kill off a couple of their units here and there, you know?
God give us strength.
Alright, you guys can come down here and start attacking them a bit. Nah, I'll tell you what, just end the thing. Heroic victory. I think we did pretty alright. We lost 600 men, and in return we killed 2,359 of the enemy. When we attack them next turn, once we've taken on their warriors as well, we should be able to have at least a 2-on-1 advantage. Very, very good. Unfortunately, it did look like we might have lost a unit of these horsemen, and maybe this unit of swordsmen, but we'll have to see in just a second. Nope, we still got them hanging on. 4 men and 12. I think if they were any less, we would have lost them. But it's okay, we can actually replenish our men as a result as well. These guys push off, hopefully. I was actually kind of hoping they would have retreated into the desert and take some extra attrition as well. But hopefully now we've got an extra turn then of replenishment as well as the warriors we took on. Although I always found it funny the way how this game works with the idea of taking on enemy soldiers, because when you've seen some of the ones, especially from a narrative perspective, when you had things like Officially Devon being the main example, or even Hearthguard, when you watch their videos and you see them taking on their soldiers and you take on a lot, can you imagine how much of their men were not actually men, like men from the original provinces that they were recruited from? So for example, with Officially Devon with Field of Mars at the moment, when he's got troops that were originally recruited in Britain, and then after successive battles he's basically had to take on more and more troops. Can you imagine how much of those troops must be by this point basically eastern factions like Sassanids and Atropatene and that, and Iran? And most of their men must consist of people from those factions, wherein, you know, being trained up in order to fight as part of the army again. I just found it quite interesting. Okay, you guys managed to push back. The other thing I needed to think about as well is where am I going to actually expand into after I've dealt with the Sassanids? Because they haven't got that many provinces left, so we're eventually coming up into contact with the Eastern Separatists, which will be nice. They're providing a bit of a wall at the moment for us to be able to attack. These are just all the generals that died in that previous attack. Looks like one of their priests were trying to do some damage. Scoopies got religious issues. What have we got? Not religious issues. What am I talking about? Pestilence issues. Okay, we've got an advocate, +1 of 40, and a charge bonus of 5%. Very, very good. The Magyars thing, these have all been demolished. Okay, that's fine. We've got a bit more money this turn. We've made a lot of money as well. But we can actually decide now what we're going to do down here. So first of all, look at that. These guys are pretty much back to full strength already. We may want just 1 or 2 units. Okay. How great is that, considering these were only had 12 men before, and these only had 4. But what we can actually do now, we can go up against this army, start wiping them out. I'm going to just safely auto-resolve this. I'm going to keep it fairly balanced thing, although they do have that honor gem that might sway it a little bit. Let's just go balanced. There we go, because that battle took up a little bit longer than I expected. Oh crap, we lost all of them? Okay, it's okay. It's alright.
On the move.
It's doable. Okay.
Ready for orders.
Still gonna have public thing happening there eventually, but is Mashan actually available now for me to try and take?
Advance.
We've still got a full stack in there led by their general, who's reasonably good.
We hunger for
Okay, we'll just move them back into a reinforcement ranger hero. In fact, let's just move them a little bit into this so we can get them here. There we go. Sort out their public traditions. They've done really well against Eastern factions so far, so we'll keep that. Right, what we're going to do about the rest of the forces, I'm going to keep the rebels 1 more turn, I think. That's going to really help out over here, so I'm going to keep that. Are you guys ready to try and take on Spahan, or do we take you over to Abashan? Decisions. In fact, let's come back over here. Let's take out that rebel army. We're going to take some attrition taking our army through the snow, but that's okay, it's doable. Okay. Yeah, but again, we're just gonna go. We're gonna go aggressive this time. Given the fact that the enemy's got an onager, I thought it might be the best plan. We lost a unit of Armenian spears. That's okay.
Make haste, men.
Right.
Commander.
And we've got enough to be able to move them back to Moscata. Okay, that's good. I do need to... I'm going to spend some of my money now just converting the population over its poor fertility. So is it worth making it into a... Yeah, let's make it into a farming colony. And this could be made into a town. So that's used up most of my money for the turn, but that's okay. Let me see. Yeah, we're going to keep that going for one more go. Yeah, I think next turn what I'll do is I'll actually deal with the rebels, then take my armies down to Spahan in order to take them out down here. Although, have they left Susa available to attack? Let's have a look. They do have a free stack there, but it's still doable for us to assault. Let's do that. Again, another quick auto resolve. We'll again go balanced. There we go. Occupy.
Ready for battle.
Alright, what province does this belong to? Okay, shares it with Spahan and Asatis that belongs to the Eastern Separatists that so far we're actually been allied with. Okay, what we'll do, we'll convert that, we'll get that, repair that. Okay, right. So next turn then, what I'll do, I'll take in the two armies and then form the legions here to go after Mashan. I've got a legion here, Raga, ready to go after Spahan. And I've got the Emperor's Legion, his men against the rebels up here, then he can come in to reinforce the settlement. And then we can go after and deal with Abashen. So at least that's the plan for the thing. We've got, this army's going to be settling up here for the winter. What I will do is just give them 2 more units of spearmen to bog things out a little bit. Did I not have another army lying around here somewhere? I could have swore I did. No, doesn't look like that's the case. Oh well. Okay, but yeah, what I was going to do as well, what I mentioned, is I'm going to be defeating all the Sassanid territories and their puppet states. So, for example, we have to go after the Afrigids here in order to take their provinces, and I think we have to go after Abashar as well. But what I want to do is push off into the far east here. And then start heading up north into taking on the Afrigids here. And then swoop back down so it can get back here basically. I want to take out the Himyar. So I could get a whole of Arabia feed myself and take Yathrib. After that then, I'm not entirely sure what to do. But that's the next point of the campaign, is to basically take out all this section for us. And yeah, we'll have to see about what to do with the other ones then down here afterwards. But let's end the turn. Okay, aren't you? Loads and loads of things. And my priest is still on his way just to help convert the religion over a bit better. Once I've done my conquests over here in the East End, one of the things I'm going to have to see about doing is deciding what I'm going to do over in the West. Like, do I want to keep the Western Romans around, maybe as military allies, and help them try and get some of their territory back? Or do I try and, I don't know, take Italy for myself? Take the former centre of the Roman Empire and bring it back to the Eastern, well, give it to the Eastern Romans? I'm not sure yet, we'll have to see. Well, at least one of the things which I'm very glad I did was actually to make peace with the Huns fairly early on. Because there's men now that they've been going around, they've been sacking and attacking other enemies.
Warrior like standing alone in battle. Should we not be sword brothers and watch for each other?
This is actually pretty good. They actually admire us greatly. So this guy's actually a reasonable choice as a thing. We'll take his offer for non-aggression. And in my turn, I'm going to have a... First thing I'm going to do is have a chat with them and see if we can actually get a trade agreement or something like that. To get a bit of extra money coming in, you know? The only thing I'm going to have to think then is... I haven't actually gone this far east in a campaign ever. All my Attila campaigns have always really been focused over in the west. So it's been quite an experience fighting against the Sassanids and all its puppet states. A nice experience in comparison. Okay, so you guys want to come and play. Okay, to be honest, I'd want to try and fight this out myself, just so I know I could probably win this myself. But I'm going to wait until the next episode, guys. So, hope you enjoyed this episode. We managed to get a nice, good defensive battle going on against a large Assassinate force and defend Hero from them. And in the next episode, we'll be very prepared then to basically take out a lot more of the Assassinates, take more of their territories, and be able to hopefully even wipe them out by that point in the campaign. But that's in the next episode. So until then, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you then. Goodbye for now.